Well, how's it going, JDM crew? Hope you're a rally fan. It's Evo time. Well, starting from the exterior, I'll bring you guys around, and this is looking mighty lovely. This has been driven a good bit, so there is some wear. Paint overall is actually pretty good. There are some scuffs in a couple of areas where there was, at least in the front lip section, there's a few little minor scrapes that were actually patched up by the previous owner. And so overall, I mean, it's in good condition and still has some wear, but the previous owner did take care of stuff. So I'm gonna hop into the engine bay right away just so that you guys can see that. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. So this is the later end of the Evos before they did the big change, which was later more international. So this one was like pretty much the last of the JDM side with the Tommi Makinen Edition. So we do have the lovely inline 4 turbo. We actually have upgraded shielding on here from the previous owner. OEM cooling, silicon hoses, and of course that rally art air filter to kind of get that going in there. So but for the most part it's OEM. So good stuff, and pretty reliable for the most part if you take care of it. But other than that air filter, there's really not anything else done to this. So they kept it kind of original because you do have the Tommi Makinen Edition. So a lot of people that have those, well, you could even see through the seats there. It's labeled T Makinen. And those are the OEM Recaros. So they enjoyed this. It's got about 146,000 kilometers on the clock. So about 80,000 miles-ish. Something like that. I'll have to do some calculation later, but this has been driven. We've got rally art components all over the place. Got those nice stock Brembos with slotted rotors on there. So better than stock stopping power, better than most cars. But of course, you rally fans do understand that this has got that lovely four-wheel drive turbo, close to 300 horsepower. It's around the gentleman's agreement range. It's definitely a lot of fun. These definitely handle well on the road. You know, between this and the STIs, I definitely enjoyed driving these around as much as I love my Subi that I had back in the day. Just, there's something real mean about these Evos, and it's a good time. So, you guys know the rivalry if you're JDM fans. And if you're new to that rivalry, check it out. You're gonna see why these are so awesome. And yeah, overall, paint's in good shape. And of course, yeah, with the OEM hood and everything there, it is vented from the factory. And of course, we have that port right there for additional ventilation. And here we are, interior. You can see a little bit rough there with the seat. So the driver's side, yeah, well, this is suede, by the way, so a bit of wear from getting in and out of here over the years. The rest is actually pretty good. The other ones weren't as heavily used as the driver's seat, so whoever had this before definitely drove this a lot. About 146,000 on the clock, so definitely a little bit of wear on the carpet there as well. That's where your left foot would go when you're not down on the clutch, especially if you're cruising on the highways here. We do have the ETC reader upgraded audio, OEM Momo steering wheel, and the OEM Recaro seats. So from the upgrades, we do have a set of DEFI gauges here. So that little cluster there is aftermarket, but the rest of it is OEM Tommi Makinen Edition. And of course, a quick visit to the trunk. You've got plenty of trunk space with these Evos and the double wing. Get that drag reduction there. Plenty of space in here. I mean, these are definitely the very definition of function and fashion. As you've got 4 doors, plenty of seating room, plenty of trunk space, and spare tire if you need it. So if you were to actually go off-road and you get into some trouble, well, you've got the whole kit right here. So tools and jack. So everything's in there. Well, there you guys have it. If you have any questions about this or any other vehicles, if you're looking for a Tommi Makinen or any other Evo, you can email us, info@jdm-expo.com. Our sales team will be able to get back to you within about 24 to 48 hours, depending on the time zone, of course. Remember, we are in Japan time. You can also DM us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of those DMs will be checked by our sales team, so they've got you covered. So any time of day, just make sure to drop us a line. It's best if you let us know by email what you're looking for. And definitely check out our other videos here, because you could see what we've had before and some of what is still available. And if you have any questions about the process, we've got you covered there too. So make sure to keep the JDM dreams alive and take care wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you next time.